Hi, this is Pete King, and I'm coming to you from Perdido Key down here on the Gulf Coast of Florida. I want to talk a little bit more about owning rental property here in a beach-type resort community. And what you really need to know a little bit more about is hiring an agency if you want to have someone manage your rental property. So basically there are three types, and it's really a matter of size, so that a larger, maybe 100 or more condos under management, a larger agency is going to offer you a wider choice of services, of course. Then you might find mid-size agencies with about 30 or so under management. And then there's mom and pops. And then finally, not really one of the major agencies, but another option might be to do this all on your own. So you have probably heard of VRBO, Virtual Rent by Owner, Airbnb, FlipKey. There are several. So let's talk a little bit about each. The larger agencies are normally, as I said, about 100 under management or more. And so these have an economy of scale, and that allows them to maintain a larger staff of maintenance people, a larger staff of cleaning people, so they can react a lot quicker to anything that might be needed for your rental condo. And of course, because they are managing so many, they have a large marketing budget, and so a large marketing effort. That's going to include a very fancy website with a booking engine on it. They'll be able to take your credit cards. They'll be able to do all of those things because they are managing so many under one roof. They'll also offer you a linen service. Now, why is that important? A linen service means that they are going to bring clean sheets and clean towels and those kind of things to your condo, to your rental home, every time there is a changeover in renters. This does a couple things. One, it provides a fresh, clean set of linens. Second, it keeps from wearing out the linens that you might buy to put in your condo or your rental home. So a large agency is going to offer you all these wide variety of services, including giving out keys, probably having a local office, maybe even a desk within a condominium complex. There's going to be a lot of convenience for you and for your renters, and you will pay for it. So they are typically 20 to 25% in percentage of what they will keep in the rent that is derived from your condo. We'll talk a little bit more about this later, but there's a way that you might get some of that money back in what's called a hybrid program, where you're going to use an efficiency of the VRBO or the Airbnb to bring customers to these rental agencies on your behalf. The next type of agency would be a mid-size, usually about 30 or 35 condos or homes under management. They're going to offer very similar services. They might not just have as quick a response time because they're not going to have the kind of staffing. They may not offer all of the services we talked about, like a linen service. They probably will have a local office because they are small and they are run normally locally. And then there's mom and pops. And these are usually 4, 5, 6 maybe units that they would manage, and it's usually exactly what it sounds like. A husband and wife team or a couple of partners that have gotten together, and they are managing just a handful of condos for maybe all the people in their complex. So they're going to have minimum or no staff. Maybe they're going to have contract cleaners, maybe a maintenance guy on call. Their reaction time is going to be smaller and shorter, but they will also make sure that they hand out the keys. They're going to be able to take credit cards and bookings, those kind of things. They may or may not have a website. Finally, we're going to talk about VRBO and Airbnb, because many of the mom and pops use that as their marketing arm. In other words, they will leave it up to the owner to buy a web presence on one of these sites. And that's what you're doing. You're buying a web page that has maybe 30 pictures of your condo or your home, and it will book automatically through an internet site and probably take the money directly there through credit cards like you would in any other internet commerce type of site. These then can be used as hybrids to send customers to other agencies, and then you will get some of the money back rather than paying the 20 to 25%. So I hope that lays out a pretty good option for you for what you might need if you own rental property here at Perdido Key or anywhere along the Gulf Coast of Florida.
For more information about property along the Gulf Coast of Florida and Alabama, contact Pete King, 850-261-3938, or Pete@PerdidoPete.com.